What is up, guys? MaRksMaN here, bringing you another sniper gameplay on Kill Confirmed. It's what one of my buddies likes to play, and I was playing with him. And it's generally not a high-scoring game type, but I went 55 or 54, I can't remember which, and 11, which isn't bad. It's not the ground war version, so it's a pretty good game, I'd say, especially with a sniper rifle. But that's not what I'm going to talk to y'all about. I'm going to talk to y'all more about some perk slash class setup. A lot of people, since it's a pretty recent game, are still wondering, you know, what's the best perk setup and, you know, all the like. And I'm going to tell y'all what works for me and, you know, some general setups that I think can work well for anyone. I'm going to first start off with assault rifles, which I feel is the strongest class of weapon in this game. They can pretty much be used close range, medium range, long range. And for me, there's really two setups that you can go with. And for my gameplay, or play style, as y'all know, I like to play really aggressively. And there's really two different setups I believe you can run with this that work out well. And the first is going to be sleight of hand, quick draw, and stalker or dead silence. I take those perks because I feel like it gives me the quickest ability to kill someone and stay in the fight for as long as possible with sleight of hand, and it helps me get around those corners really quick with stalker. Stalker is really nice, to be honest, if you haven't used it. Being able to keep your aim up around corners while still keeping a very quick strafe is pretty good. It works really well for me, but like I said, you can switch it out for dead silence if you feel like you're being heard a lot. Maybe the team has some headsets or something like that. But the second version of this is going to have to be, for me, the more campy, maybe you're going for a kill streak, you know, setup, which for me is going to consist of, you know, either the first and third perks are pretty much, you know, optional. You can take what you want. The second perk is really what defines it, I believe, and that's going to be Assassin. In this game, it is very easy to get UAVs up in the air, especially with the specialist package and things like that. It's really easy to have UAVs flying all over the place all the time. So if you're really looking to get a good kill streak going, I would say either the specialist package is pretty much necessary with an early assassin, or just running assassin. Like I said, the first and third perks are pretty much, you know, whatever you want to run. I generally run sleight of hand, blind eye, or scavenger, depending on what I feel like is going to happen. You know, if you feel like there is those few assault rifles that feel like they run out of ammo fairly quick. And then there's, you know, if you're playing by yourself, you feel like the other team's gonna have some air support, you can run blind eye. And if you feel like you just need to be able to reload a lot quicker, you use sleight of hand. It's pretty general stuff. The weapons that stand out from this class are the Type 95, of course, is probably the best weapon overall for all stats in this game. It's very good. It's really hard to deal with, to be honest. It's just so good. But other than that, I would say I use the ACR, the SCAR, and the CM901 a lot. The CM901 to me is a really overlooked weapon, especially with this little trick that a lot of people don't know. If you have the grenade launcher or the underbarrel shotgun attachment, it actually increases the fire rate of the CM901 by a pretty substantial amount, and it makes it a very strong weapon. I run it quite a bit lately, and I have pretty good games with it. But that's my take on the assault rifle class. I'll go on to the SMGs now. The perk setups for the SMG class are pretty much the same as the assault rifle class. At least the aggressive style one is for me. Sleight of hand, quick draw, stalker, or dead silence. And pretty much, if you're going to be running an SMG, you're going to be playing aggressive anyways. And if you're sitting in a corner or just sitting with an SMG, just go ahead and save yourself some trouble and use an assault rifle. It's probably better for what you're doing. The second version of the SMG class, to me, has Marathon, Assassin, and Stalker or Dead Silence. This is the one that, if you feel like they're going to have a lot of UAVs, they're running a lot of support kill streaks, or something like that, you need that little UAV blockage. That's what I use. It works out pretty well usually. I don't use the SMGs a ton in this game, just because I feel like there's really only, like, if I'm using a close range class, I'm probably using the striker, and if I'm using a long range class, I'm probably using an assault rifle. And sniping is pretty much just like a hobby in this game, even though I'm going to go over sniping. It really doesn't have a place, to be honest. It's outclassed by most things, sadly. But now I'll go on to the shotguns in this game, and I don't have a lot of experience with the shotguns to tell y'all about other shotguns other than the striker. I have used the striker quite a bit. I haven't used the spaz a ton or anything like the spaz, like the model, the USAS, or the KSG. I've really only used the striker, and the striker for close range is pretty much unbeatable. It is a very strong weapon, and if you haven't used it, you probably should, because it's really good. I have heard from a few buddies that have put the time in to get damage and extended mags for the other shotguns, that they have their place and they're really strong. But what they've said is it's a real pain to get them to that level, and you're pretty much working with a pretty bad gun up until that level. And I'll have to give you a little bit more experience on that. It'll probably wait till I'm 10th Prestige, because I'm pretty much just trying to level as quick as possible while still getting good sniper gameplay. And in the other times, pretty much just trying really hard with an assault rifle. I'll go on to the sniper rifles, and there's really only one setup I use with the sniper rifles, and that is quick draw, or sleight of hand quick draw, and either steady aim or dead silence. Steady aim helps a lot with the aggressive style, because it the pro version makes you pull up your weapon quicker out of sprint, just kind of like Lightweight did in Modern Warfare 2. Dead silence for all the other reasons, all the other same reasons, because if you're getting hurt a lot, there's really no way to get around that. You probably need to run dead silence. I know there is other ways to run this class, like you can probably run Blind Eye Assassin, you know, if you want to bear it, and just try and go for a long kill streak or something like that. But that's what I run. It's really the only choices for me. The only class I'm not going to go over in this is going to be the LMGs, because I feel that they have really no place. Sadly enough, they all have an extreme amount of kick. They're just a really weird weapon to use in this game, and I've had a few decent games with them, but nothing spectacular. and I just think it's better to use, you know, other weapons. But that's the end of this. If you have any more questions, you want to know something, shoot me a comment. You know, I'll answer it. As always, guys, like, favorite, and subscribe. You know, it helps me every time I get those. But I'll see you guys next time. It was really fun talking to you all about this.